Um, so now I want to direct your attention to our rapid fire session. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you 5 questions related to cybersecurity. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to answer them. So when you answer these, just say the first thing that comes to your mind. One, maybe a few words for each response. And don't provide any explanation to them because we gotta get through them. And if you get through all 5 questions in 30 seconds, I'm gonna ask you a bonus question that is actually unrelated to cybersecurity. Let me pull my stopwatch here, and so that your time will start when I finish speaking on the first question. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Favorite programming language?
Python. I prefer Python because it's a language that I've been using since 2014, and I've used it for many different features that Python offers, and it's the easiest language for me. And that's my favorite programming language.
Biggest misconception about hackers? You can skip if you want to.
Biggest misconception about hackers is that no, it's all right. Biggest misconception is that we are cowboys in the Wild West, and we basically do anything that we want to do when we want to do it, and we don't follow a refined approach to penetration testing or red teaming, and that nothing could be further from the truth. We do a lot of due diligence in terms of what we do and how we do it, and so that will be the biggest misconception that I think there are some cowboys out there or cowgirls, but really they're I think more often than not, that's not the case.
Best career advice you received in cybersecurity?
Best career advice I received in cybersecurity, that's a hard one. I would say keep on learning. You got to keep on learning, and you got to make learning a lifelong event and a lifelong process. And to more than anything else, just keep on learning and practice even on your off time. You got to remain relevant in this industry to be on top of it. And so learning is the top way to do
Most overused cybersecurity buzzword?
that. I would say zero trust. Zero trust
Favorite
is being used. Yeah, zero trust is being used a lot, and it's a great concept, but it's very difficult to employ and to implement.
favorite training platform?
Hack the box, 100%. There's a few other ones, but hack the box is my favorite one.
We did not do that in 30 seconds. That was actually 2 minutes, 32 seconds, but that's okay. Your explanations were very insightful, so I do appreciate your responses to all those questions. I guess what I want to talk about is yeah, let's dive into the most overused cybersecurity buzzword. So, why do you think zero trust is a cybersecurity buzzword, and why do you think I guess like why does no one know like what zero trust is and why is it used inappropriately like when it comes up in conversations?
Well, zero trust is somewhat nebulous in terms of how to implement zero trust and what zero trust really is. And zero trust basically is to deny everything, deny but verify, or verify that someone has actual access or an account has actual access to a specific platform or device or application. And zero trust is really very integral to today's operations. I saw it become a buzzword back in the 2000s, not 2000, 2020, sorry. Around 2020 is when I saw it gain a lot of prominence in the cybersecurity industry. And so then everybody started saying zero trust this, zero trust that, and they started kind of going to zero trust and forgetting the other concepts of cybersecurity, saying that zero trust has to be implemented in the organization or in the enterprise, without really fully understanding how zero trust is implemented in the first place, and without regarding the other concepts of cybersecurity like defense in depth or penetration testing for that matter, because penetration testing actually does help validate your zero trust concept, make sure that it actually does work. Because if you can actually get past through zero trust architecture on a specific infrastructure, you are actually bypassing that zero trust concept.
Good response. Yeah, I totally agree. Like zero trust is that's the buzzword I think of when I see that question. Like I'm like, what is zero trust and how do you implement? Like it sounds good in theory, but at the same time, it's like how is this implemented practically? And no one really has a good answer to that. So yeah, totally agree with you there.